so. There's space out here. A little knock on there, which is going to result in a turnover. The ball's going to be back to the Gladiators.
Yeah, I watched the Gladiators game against the Penguins this morning, Terry, and they've got some serious pace in the team, but what they did find difficult was the physical, to contend with the physical attributes of the Penguins. And although the Gavekal side are obviously not as big as the Penguins, I think they'll have the edge physically.
It'll be interesting to see how those tactics wash out through the course of the game. You're right, the Chinese side, the Gladiators, are clearly a lot smaller, so they'll be wanting to use the wide open spaces to their benefit. Nice cross kick there. Oh, unfortunately, the in pass has come through and the ball's back with UBB Gavekal. You can see the contrast between the two teams. The Gladiators kick the ball very early, go for the wide open spaces. UBB Gavekal very, very comfortable going into the confrontation situation. Penalty there, offside, the referee has ruled, coming in from the wrong angle at the rack.
Yeah, just Gavekal there, just really not accurate, Terry, at the breakdown. Probably didn't commit enough men.
It's a little bit lazy, I think, going into that confrontation. If you're going to confront like that, if you go in aggressive, you'll tie in more players. And they didn't quite achieve that. Again, Gladiators going wide early, looking to use their pace. Okay, the referee's playing advantage here for a high tackle. Still need your accuracy, even if you're bigger than the other guy.
Yeah, there's a fine line between that high tackle and the choke tackle.
And unfortunately, the ball went forward in the tackle there from the CRFA Gladiators. So the UBB Gavekal will have an opportunity with the ball. With the size of the two packs, I imagine they'll be should be expecting good, clean possession from the scrum situation. Let's see if they've got anything out wide that they want to throw. Good place on the outside there from Gavekal, and
again, Terry, just lacking that wee bit of accuracy.
Oh, look, I think they created good space. They had the man free on the outside, but what you saw here is very typical of a lot of the teams from China, Korea, Hong Kong. They're a lot smaller than their opponents that come from the Northern Hemisphere, but crikey, they never stop chasing. So you'll find you get put in space, you've still got to do some hard work, and at that stage the runner just lacked another supporter, whereas there was 2 or 3 defenders hungry to get there and knock them down.
Absolutely, and again, you had to give the Chinese boys credit this morning against the Penguins. They were up against it. They were 30-odd points down, but they never stopped tackling. They never stopped trying.
Knock on here coming through the line, and we've seen a turnover in possession. And number 15 for UBB Gavekal scores out wide. And all that pressure was created from the scrum. The inability of the Gladiators to compete in the scrum with the far larger opponents. They were always under pressure trying to clear that ball. Knocked on from the first pass, turned over, and dispatched out wide for a comfortable try in the corner there.
I think the other thing, Terry,
kick to come in, that was a disappointing effort. So the score remains 5-0 to UBB Gavekal.
Yeah, the other thing, Terry, I think because of the physical, the lack of physicality of the Chinese boys, it looks as though they need to actually commit 1 or 2 players more to each of the ruck situations, the tackle situations, in order to secure the ball, which is something they've not done well today.
Yeah, it's difficult when you're confronted with players that are a lot bigger than you. You have to work doubly hard and really commit early to those breakdown situations. Otherwise, the ball's turned over and it's gone wide. As we see here again, with the same man scoring under the post this time. And again, they're playing a little smarter now. UBB Gavekal, they're actually eliminating the numbers, committing the defenders, and creating the space outside. And it's you know, it's a simple formula. If you run out of defenders, it's a lot easier to score the tries.
Yeah, really good footwork there, but again, that was created by a good quick ball. And the first man in from Gavekal claiming the space in the ruck situation, allowing them to move the ball quickly, and good feet and under the posts.
Yeah. Conversion successful, so the score goes out to 12 points to 0 for UBB Gavekal. Again, Gavekal using the size to an advantage there. The extra height getting over there, tapping the kickoff back and retaining possession. Critical to have possession in this game of 10s. Ooh. Seb Alfonsi just running into space there, dropping the ball, and the Gladiators quick to snatch on an opportunity, and good pace shown by this man on the outside. We've got, I think it's Chung Long Yu, round under the post for a very good try, and it just shows how quickly this game can turn.
Yeah, terrific feet as well, and then the acceleration to take him past the defender. Just beautiful, beautiful skills. Did have the ball in the wrong arm, but we'll forgive him that.
Yeah, I think I made a bad call there. I think it was in fact Jung Hui Lu that scored the try. So, and the conversion is added, bringing the score back to 12 points to 7. So we've got a match on our hands here, and the Gladiators clearly not intimidated by the size of their opponents. They know what their strength is, and it's pace. And when they turn over the ball, they're away, and that was a good try, good reward. Conversion was Chong Ma. Kick off now. Good take by the UBB Gavekal. And again, prepared to confront, go up the middle, absorb some of the numbers of the Gladiators, try and commit the defenders. Okay, space them behind, no sweeper. Interesting tactic. Oh, and great retrieve by the kicker. Wide with an extra man in play here. Brave tackle, but strong handoff. And bundled into touch at 6 meters from the corner.
He certainly put his body on the line, Terry. I'm not so sure about the technique, if any kids are watching.
Certainly no lack of commitment, though, wasn't there?
Absolutely.
Seb Alfonsi running down the wing there, number 13, a local favourite here at the football club, plays in the first team.
This line out under pressure now.
Long throw, and it's missed at the back, and unfortunately from their own throw, the Gladiators have tried to go long, not cleared the line. It picked up very, very well by the UBB Gavekal player. One quick phase and over. Very close to the post.
Yeah, it just shows the importance, Terry, of basic skills, especially close to your own line. Just an efficient line out. And if it's not, as Scotland know to their cost in the World Cup, then it offers opportunities for the attacking team.
That's right. Also, I think a lack of opportunity there, because they were close to their line. You know, they're only 5 meters back, yet the Gavekal guys got there first, so they should have been quicker off the line to snare that loose ball at the tail end of the line out. Okay, and the kickoff is a foot from the sideline. Left by the Gladiators, assuming it might go into touch, but we've got half-time there. So the ball's in touch. Half-time, the score is 17 points to 7 to UBB Gavekal over the Gladiators. Okay, it's the Gladiators to kick off. Chong Ma. Let's see if he can get the ball up nice and high for his team to attack. Very, very high from the Gavekal players there. Good take.
Yeah, excellent kickoff return by the UBB.
Strong drive too, committing 3 and 4 of the Gladiators player. Now they've got space out wide if they choose to go there. Oh, a little knock on there. No, just good strong carry from Andrew Kelly. Went down the tackle. Next pass was just a bit low. And it meant that Matt Rosley couldn't get his hands on it. So opportunity for the Gladiators here. But we've seen how they've been under pressure in these scrum situations. So they've been looking to get the ball in quickly and clear it before their scrum gets disrupted too badly.
Yeah, just for any kids watching, Terry, it just shows the importance of basic skills, making sure you're putting the ball in front of the man, chest height, so he can run onto it.
That's right, under pressure, you don't want to take the ball anywhere but up in front of your chest. You catch the ball in front of you, you can see the opponents in front of you. It's a simple operation. The moment you have to dip your head to take a pass around your knees or your waist, you're at a very, very serious disadvantage. Okay. Well, we've got the Gavekal all lined out to the left-hand side. Opportunity. Oh, I thought maybe the halfback there, Maxime, was going to head. Oh, and punch through the middle. And we see Naria Famai going in, not far from the post. A clean break through the back line. Disappointing defence there from the Gladiators. They won't be happy about that.
Yeah, but lovely how he got his hands free just to create that offload.
Yeah. Hard though for the forwards grafting away in the scrum under a lot of pressure to pull their heads out and see the opposition going across the line and scoring a try. And I think we had the conversion successful from Matt Rosley. A nice high kick, restart from UBB Gavekal. Slapped back, oh, knocked on by the second player coming through. Gladiators taking advantage of that, moving upfield. Good strong run, drawing in 2 and 3 tacklers. Good ambitious play here. You've got to retain the ball though, guys. Going wide now, Gladiators. Ball in the hands of Shan Changsun. Taken in the tackle. Well presented, but not many numbers there. And Gavekal have got the men past the ball. Unfortunately, Seb Alfonsi here. There's a ruck situation. He was over the ball, but couldn't use his hands in to retrieve it. Now we're going wide right with the Gladiators. Turnover. Ooh, good pressure tackling there from Gladiators. Seb Alfonsi struggling forward in the tackle.
Yeah, good leg drive and good quick ball. Chance here.
And gaps up the middle. You just see they broke them down. And we had Dylan Murphy scores the try into the post. And again, that was just a progressive attrition. They commit tacklers. They take men out of the defensive line. You're left with 2 men defending 4. Not sure which way to turn. And Dylan Murphy saw the advantage they had and bust through right through the midfield.
Yeah, he's just got a one-on-one there and just really quick feet, and he's gone under the sticks.
So we've got a conversion by Ivan Rehana to take the score to 31-7. So starting to dominate now, UBB Gavekal. Rehana for the kickoff. Again, a nice high kickoff. Gives his men something to attack. Good contest by the Gladiators, but sloppy ball. Pass back under pressure. Close to the goal line. They need support over the ball there. Be looking to clear this wide or kick for touch. Good clearance. Good solid tackle made. Pressure, but Gavekal controlling the ball now. Again, getting the arms free. Numbers going forward. Strength on the outside there. Looks as though the ball may have been spilled and reaching for the goal line though.
Yeah, it was excellent continuity, Terry. I think he just maybe knocked the ball on just before the line. But really good support play by Gavekal.
And again, you know, each time the player busts through, eliminating one, maybe two tacklers, leaving the support runner free. And it was just a despairing grasp. And I think he may well have been in touch. No, lost the ball over the goal line is the call. So packing a scrum. Gladiators again. Scrum will be under pressure with a larger pack against them. Good scrum. Good pace from the base of the scrum there. And very exciting speed from number 11, Chong Ma.
Chong Ma.
And hands off the ball. Again, great pace there also from Shan Chang-sun. And scoring under the post, and just again showing how dangerous they can be with a bit of space.
Yeah, that's an absolutely terrific try from their own line, Terry. Really seriously good skills. Probably the best try I've seen today, to be perfectly honest. That was superb.
And you think it came from 5 metres from their goal line, a scrum under pressure, and quite often that scrambled ball upsets the defence, and it came from a really strong run by the halfback first, and then the ball eventually found its way into the hands of Shan Chang-sun, and he had enough pace to stay clear of the defence.
There's certainly plenty of pace in the team. You know, it's based, they're all China 7s players, and they beat Hong Kong back in September, so there's no shortage of pace if they can get the ball into space. Yeah,
good retrieval from the kickoff here by Gavekal. And again, strength through the middle there, eliminating 2 or 3 defenders, and a lot of space on the outside numbers, but not required. And again, under the posts. Very convincing try there. And again, the size there being...
Yeah, that's a serious fend.
Yeah. But it's... unfortunately, quite often you'll find a good big man can beat a good small man in rugby. And despite the desire of the smaller defender, it's sometimes power is the critical factor.
Yeah, I just think sometimes the target area there of you know, is too high. You know, it's definitely a mismatch if the Chinese boys are going to go high. They need to target legs.
Okay, we had another good kick that was attacked well by the UBB Gavekal players, and knock on there from the Gladiators and trying to clear that scramble ball.
I've been really impressed with the kickoffs of all the top teams today, Terry. They really do give their forwards an opportunity to compete in the air, and even if they don't win the ball, they make life very difficult for the receiving team. It's been a real feature of the play today.
It's an important factor of modern rugby. It's you know, you fight so hard to turn ball over. That's, you know, it's a 50-50 contest if your kicker can put the ball up in a space where you can attack it. Oh, lovely wide pass there. Good little shimmy and a good in pass, but the player going down short of the line and just losing the ball. So we're playing advantage here, and the Gladiators taking advantage. Good play from the referee, not blowing the whistle. The ball was knocked on. UBB players slowed down.
Yeah, that was good refereeing.
Very good refereeing, and good awareness by the Gladiators players to take advantage of it. Strong tackle by Gavekal on the wing there. Probing, looking for space. Retaining the ball, which is critical.
Yeah, in referee parlance, they would say quick on the brain, slow on the whistle, and he definitely was there, and it's resulted in a 35-meter gain and a penalty.
Yeah, well, the penalty for the high tackle, but you know, the referee did well there. He allowed the advantage to flow, and they gained advantage. Looking wide, not a lot of numbers out here, so they'll need to use some good footwork. Gladiators going back to the right. using a bit of size they've got, confronting. Ball turned over by Gavekal. And again, using the direct approach, running straight at defenders, and great pace out of the halfback position there by Maxime Karabniak.
Yeah, always dangerous in a turnover situation, Terry, because obviously the attacking team expects the ball, and with any turnover there's always an opportunity for the team turning the ball over to take advantage, and that's exactly what Maxime Karabinash did there.
Yeah, Maxime adds the 2 points to leave the final score 45-14 to UBB Gavekal over the CRFA Gladiators.